Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hi, everybody. Happy freaking hump day. Yes, yours truly is with me. You guys can't see, but the other baby girl sitting right next to me. Yes, hi. Oh, hi. See, there's two girls. Both girls. I love my little girls. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Happy hump day, everybody. It's great to see you guys again. Are you sick of me yet? It is MILF Meet evening, 7 p.m. here on the East Coast. Hi, Riloki and Danielle. Hi, Liam. Loved your idea. Definitely going to make that happen. Hi, Joy and Brandon. Ivan. Ooh, ooh, oh. The stretch. I'm so jealous. I wish I could stretch like that. I think they're doing yoga on the side. I have my tequila this evening. La Familia. Absolutely delicious if you're down for a sipping tequila. I know Bet has her Herradura Silver. I've really got to get these nails done soon. I am like chewing and biting like I've never done before. It's horrid. Never, never. Well, thank you, Danielle. Hi, MP. Okie in the house. Hi, Chad. I wanted to, before we get into some fun facts, I found some really crazy shit online today that I thought it would be so fun to share with you. All conversations are good, and hopefully if we get into the every 50 sipping, you know what happens? Tequila makes my clothes fall off, so we will get there when we get there. Joy's got vodka. Fantastic. Yay! I'm so excited to have you here, 201. So before we get into our fun facts, I want to make sure that you guys know, only on here, we're going to do a Brandi raffle. For those of you who want to participate, just send me a DM and hashtag Brandi raffle. And for every $5, your name goes into the raffle. And in a week from today, I'm going to announce the winner live. Okay, so of course you want to know what do you win. It is a Brandi basket. Just about everything and anything you could need to keep you pleasured and entertained. Several DVDs, signed 8x10. I am going to put one of my fleshlights in there. I'm going to put a lingerie set in there. And I've got a few other things that I have had made in the last few years. You're going to get a pair of my troll socks and blah, blah, blah. Lots of shit. It's going to be fun. It's definitely a valuable pack. I stopped counting at $3.50. So it's, if you're into my stuff, I got you covered. So, oh shit. And I've got details. So it's $5 for every raffle ticket, and then if you chip in 50, you get 14. So there's deals. Hit me up. I'll give you all the information. And for people who order customs over 3 minutes, you get your hand thrown in a bunch more raffles. So that's just for you guys. I love my OnlyFans people. You guys rock. So I thought that would be fun. Everybody loves a nice big box showing up at their front door. Yes, it'll be discreet, I promise. But what I would suggest with this gift basket is that you open it in the privacy of, a private room. I was gonna say privacy of your own home, but there may be people that you don't want to have see it. So definitely refresh. Hi, Linda Jean. Panda, Linda Jean says hi. She says hi, boo-boo. Oh my God, you're so cute. I love you. Well, I'm going to get started anyway. I love first-timers. Thank you so much for being here. Look at her. She's already bored. I can put this over here so it's not in the way. That's better. Aw, thank you, Linda Jean. Almost halfway to a real sip. Whiskey. What's your favorite one? What's your favorite whiskey? Hi, Norman. Are you having a good evening? I'll bet you $10 it gets better. You two hotties. I love it. Oh, Woodford Reserve. That's a good one. Very nice, MP. Very nice. The vodka's flowing. 2 vodka drinkers in here. We've got vodka. I've got a vodka drink. I've got a whiskey drink. I have a talking voice, not a singing voice. And on that note, I do want to share with you guys, bourbon. I have a Capri Sun. Linda Jean. Explosion. Cheers, my friends. Norman, you've got good taste. Orange vanilla Coke. That's cool. Okay, so this is one of the things that we're going to do during MILF Meet. It's not always going to be sexual, though I do prefer that conversation. It's just always more interesting. So, 7-Up free. Oh my God, you guys are so awesome. What is that? We just got the sofa. As many of you know, I've had like chairs and shit in the family room, and finally the sofa shows up. And these animals are obsessed. I mean, I guess it's a good, they're just lazy as shit. They just curl right, I mean, look at this. This is just ridiculous. Just splat. The cat hasn't moved in, when did we get this? Yesterday. She hasn't moved in 24 hours. I'm gonna have to put her food like right there on the, anyway, enough about them. Okay. Are you guys ready for this? 8 weird facts about sex you'll wish you knew sooner. Okay. The average sex session goes from 100 to 500 thrusts. Now, that's a social studies that I would have loved to have been involved in. Like, what do you have, like a ticker counter? Anyways, it's kind of funny. Somebody actually did bother to do this study, and out of 3,800 people, they found that this 100 to 500 thrusts, which ultimately the average is 17 minutes and 5 seconds. Feasible? That doesn't count foreplay. It's very specific. That is just the thrusting. Okay, I can deal with that. Did you know that you can orgasm in your sleep? Men, you probably were very aware that you could do that. Women may not have realized this, but very much, it's very, very possible. It has a lot to do with the types of dreams you have. So if you're having orgasms in your sleep, obviously you have an extremely explicit dreaming session. That's cool. Very aware. Oh my God, I love that. Yeah, nice, Jay. I have 2, Danielle. The female orgasm lasts 3 times longer than the male orgasm. Now that I didn't know. I mean, I know most women can orgasm more often, like our refractory is way faster, where more women are multi-orgasmic than men are multi-orgasmic, but you know, I did not realize that they lasted 3 times longer. That's fascinating. I'm sorry, men. Yours seem more violent. Not that that's a bad thing, but the 3 times longer, that's fascinating. Okay. And this one, I think this one's interesting. People love to think about Brad Pitt when they masturbate. Now, let me finish that story. That's for the ladies. This is according to a sex toy company by the name of Tenga that surveyed 13,000 people, blah, 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 blah. And they asked what celebs they think about when they're masturbating. And the most common female celebs, Beyonce made the top 5, with Jennifer Lawrence, Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift, and Kylie Jenner. For the men, people fantasize most about. That was a female list. For the men, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, Chris Hemsworth, Tom Cruise, and Brad Pitt. Did any of those names float your boat? Interesting. It's a good list. It's a strong list. I don't know that Johnny Depp, Real Okie said no. Yeah, I got a pretty long list. We don't have time for all that. Okay. So, and this, guys, is from health.com. I didn't make this shit up. And this one is, I don't want to say it's obvi, because not everybody does know this. There's a lot of anatomy and physiology that we're not taught, and I've heard some crazy shit come out of people's mouths that I take for granted because I happen to be a sex researcher. Yes, I am. And by the way, Michael, thank you so much for this. I'm obsessed. Absolutely, totally obsessed. I just gotta do a little. My brand new little romper. I cannot tell you how much I love it. So sorry, I just looked at myself and I said, God damn, that is a cute little outfit. Thank you, Michael. The clitoris is basically a tiny penis. What? Yeah. And that sounds totally weird, but anybody who's played with both knows. When you're a little embryo, the clitoris actually develops from the same tissues as the penis. We all have the same parts, it just depends on the hormones. Okay. Pretty sure most of us knew that, but if we didn't, men, that should make you want to play with the clitoris even more often than you perhaps already do. That's how I'm going to spin that one. Post-sex sadness is a real thing. Have you? Now, I've seen this, like in the movies, not adult films, but in the movies, you'll see this happen sometimes. And the chick, it's usually the chick, they have sex, great sex, and all of a sudden she's crying. I always, I feel bad now because I'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd giggle. It's not funny. It's actually a real thing. It has a name, postcoital dysphoria. Yeah, who knew? And they don't really know. Isn't this great? It's got a name and nobody has a solution. Great. Thanks for giving one of my ailments a name. Not me, but some people's thing an ailment, and absolutely no explanation or understanding as to how to help it. A strong sense of smell makes you more orgasmic. Good to know. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I have a very good sniffer. Yeah, it has something to do with desire. It's linked to sexual desire and performance in the bedroom. Boom. Love it. Okay. And finally, this one, I have to tell you, I'm a huge fan of this one. And I swear to God, I did not write this. This is from health.com. You really can turn a guy on with your voice. So, of course, I had to dig deeper and say, well, what is a sexy voice? So it says, what kind of voice change makes a woman sound sexier? A deep, breathy voice. A deep, breathy voice is apparently what attracts men. I don't have to try it. That's just my voice. But who knew? This is great news. For all you ladies with a deeper voice who always felt like, I don't know, people always have said to me, do you smoke or do you? I'm like, fuck, man, no, this is just my voice. I've always sounded like this. Well, apparently it's a good thing. It says that this kind of pitch, not because they prefer women with lower voices, but because when a woman drops her voice, she's signaling she's very interested. So it's a ploy. I talk like this just to turn you guys on. That's just too funny. I thought that was interesting. So apparently it doesn't work the same way around, but ladies, if you have a deep raspy voice, roll with it. Okay, now shit's getting real. Come on, y'all. Is this gonna sit here empty? Hi. What's going on, Ivan? Seduction happens much faster when the voice of a female changes. Okay, well, this is very interesting, MP, because that means you're listening. And I'm not saying that men aren't observant, but I thought that was interesting. In that paragraph, it actually says when men hear the change in a woman's voice, that is a sign that she's interested. I didn't know that. I never paid that much attention. But now that I've read that, I will always be paying attention. Okay. Now we're going to turn it up a little bit. Nice, Mark. We're going to get turned just a little bit. Well, there you go, Zach. Means you're always horny. I'm just going to have to take a sip on my own. Fine. I kid. Okay. Now these ones are really intense. And I got to put these on because the rating's very small. This is from Marie Claire. For those of you who don't know, it's a magazine. Does anybody read magazines anymore? I do, but this is it's kind of funny. These are actual laws on the books regarding sex. Bear with us. This is fascinating. Anniston, Alabama. If a woman loses a game of pool, it is illegal for her to settle her tab with sex. Guess I can't move to Alabama. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is illegal to have sex with the truck driver in a toll booth. Well, fucking A, Bubba. In a toll booth? Like, was it happening so often that they had to make it against the law? Thank you so much, Gopher. Good Lord. These are funny. Cottonwood, Arizona. Couples having sex in a vehicle with flat tires will be fined. The fine will be doubled if the sex occurs in the back seat. Okay. Newcastle, Wyoming. Couples are banned from having sex while standing inside a store's walk-in meat freezer. Again, this is a problem. I thought I was kinky, and I thought I was pretty wide open. I'm feeling pretty vanilla right now. I gotta go break some laws. Tremonton, Utah. No woman is allowed to have sex with a man while riding an ambulance. In addition to normal charges, the woman's name will be published in the local newspaper. What about dudes? That's a... written in 1912. Oblong, Illinois. It's punishable by law to have sex while hunting or fishing on your wedding day. I can actually get behind that one. You can take one fucking day off from hunting. Would you guys agree? That's a rough one. Okay, Bozeman, Montana. All sexual activity between members of the opposite sex in the front yard of a home after sundown is illegal if they're nude. So you can have sex in your front yard after sundown. Just keep your clothes on. Oh, God. We'll get to that one. Connorsville, Wisconsin. It's against the law for a man to shoot off a gun when his female partner is having an orgasm. Yeah, probably because it'll scare the shit out of her and it'll make the orgasm crawl back in. That's fucking rude. Shouldn't have to make a law about that. Utah. We gotta talk. We really need to have a conversation here. Sex with an animal, unless performed for profit, is not considered sodomy and therefore is legal. I should have covered their little ears. Nothing so sweet and innocent should have to... Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? That's fucking gross. Okay. Anyway. Oxford, Ohio. It's illegal for a woman to strip off her clothing while standing in front of a man's picture. What? Does that mean... Don't stand in front of a man's camera? I don't know. That one, whatever. Minnesota. It's illegal for any man to have sexual intercourse with live fish. Now that we know the rules, we can go out and play. Oh my God. Anyway, that is some funky stuff. I would agree with you, Mark. Totally fishy. That's just so weird. Oh, we're not gonna... Albie, come on, man. Those are fun. I will be looking for more things of this nature. If you guys have anything really, it doesn't have to be about sex, of course, it's preferred. But anything like fun tidbits or things that you find in the news that you want to share for MILF Meet, send them to me, DM them to me. I love it. Oh, Liam. Thank you, darling. Bottoms up, everybody. I know, Danielle. Best people in the world. And since we're getting a little bit more serious, I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. Unless you join me over onlybrandi.com.